And yet again, I do something imperfect for my first. Boys and girls, February 3rd, 2020. But it's like 10:30. I made it up before 12. What is life? Really good sleep though. Good dreams. Work hard all night. And now I am about to fucking do my Monday morning weigh in and measure and oh fuck, I have to do the big one. I just realized that, so I'm gonna do that now. Fuck. Yeah, every month I do a full-on one where I record like myself as well as like I record myself in video, and then I get the scale or the measurement going and then measure like so many parts of my body. And today, at the start of the month, I always do that, so today's the start of the month, so I gotta do that now. Work on these triceps. Nice tits though. Alright, time to show the legs. Making gains out here. Bro, what would I do without coffee? Even though it's instant. Ew, what the fuck? I don't think I blended that properly. But even though it's instant, it's fucking good, man. Love the taste of coffee. Smells good too. Oh, just love. But French press is literally a million times better. It's February 3rd, 2020 right now. And I just want to get on camera and talk about how excited I am for this new direction of content. I think I've finally achieved something that I've wanted for literally like the past 2+ years, which is I now have a plan for content abundance. And that excites me because for the longest time, I have been overthinking content, judging myself. I'm like, this isn't good enough. I won't put this out. I can't be this. I can't do this type of content because I am not this. And it's just bullshit, honestly. Like, it's just stories I come up with that are creating excuses and rationalizations of why I can't and shouldn't and won't do what I ultimately want to do. So I feel excited as fuck that in the last week I feel like I have created a bunch of series that will allow me to push forward this mission, and the mission has also changed, so that's gotten me excited as well. The mission is now moving towards, like always, it was about documenting my journey and bringing value on that journey, but now it's about like the people on my journey, if you will. Meaning, if you are going to be listening to this podcast, I want ultimately to help people go to that next level in their happiness first and foremost, but then also their success in all areas of their life that they give a shit about. Jeez, back-to-back podcasts, man. Day-wise. So, I feel like I haven't recorded a standalone episode in such a long time. Anyways, recording them now, which is good. So, I'm just super pleased about the content, man. Like, it just super ties into, like, literally everything that I'm going to be doing. And just, like, showcases so many passions in my life. I still don't know if I'm calling it passion. What is it? Passion to Purpose with Josh Moxey? I don't know. I'm still not unsure of the title of the podcast, but each day comes with a little bit more, it becomes a little bit clearer, but still not full clarity by any means. But series-wise, pretty sure on like 6 of 8, 5 of 7 type of thing. Ooh, 5 out of 7. If you know, you know. What a great meme. Oh, I have so much energy right now. I fucking love it. Let's go smash today, shall we? And you watching this, you better fucking smash today too. while equally keeping yourself not smashed against the wall because you're gonna burn yourself out. So be smart about things. I'm going to try to do the same. Water is probably gonna save my life right here. This is Passion and Purpose with your host, Josh Moxey. This is Passion and Purpose with your host, Josh Moxey. This is Passion and Purpose with your host, Josh Moxey. With Josh Moxey. With Josh Moxey. This is Passion and Purpose. With your host, Josh Moxey. This is Passion. This is Passion. Bingo. Decent so far. I'm not like obsessed with it yet, but this is showing potential. So that's all I ask for. Just continuously getting a little bit better each time I fuck around with it. So net score gains, baby. This is Passion and Purpose with Josh Moxey. Boys and girls, I am finished work for the day now. Ended up closing a little bit past, but that's okay. Got just a 5-hour shift basically, and now it is time to go finish up my power list and feed myself a little bit. Anyways, let's get it. Hello. I just basically woke up and slept extra longer than I was expecting to on purpose because I just wanted to make sure I'm really recharged for this 8-hour shift today. Also, just 8 hours are hard, 8-hour closes are even harder. Next, skipping gym for the foreseeable future, meaning I'll go tomorrow. I'll still get my 3 in, but fuck. Stickers can I put on? Jesus. Luminous lights out here. Oh my god, that looks so nice. We're done. That close was actually quite good. Despite me being, my headache is almost gone, thankfully. After I'm just chilling more. Shout out to for. Oh yeah, can I say people's names? I don't think I can. So shout out to blank and blank for picking up my slack because I was just dead as fuck and my head was hurting so much, and I also had some good interactions, and yeah, it was good. Quick little hack to get through such a long shift when I was not feeling it whatsoever. I took things in hour by hour basis, and sometimes even shorter than that. The way Starbucks has things set up for an 8-hour shift, you get 3 breaks, so breaking it up into breaks of 2-hour blocks really helps. And even if I need to go smaller than that, you make it smaller, and then you eventually chunk through that. And ideally, you're having so much fun with what you're doing that you don't need to do that. But on tough days, it's just nice to look at the clock and be like, hey, this is slowly passing. I'm almost done, and there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And while I'm getting to that end of the light of this and the end of this tunnel, it's good to have these milestone and checkpoints to keep you on track and knowing that you're making progress, and that it's eventually coming to a close bit by bit. So, and now I am clopening, so I have to go in at, what time is it right now? I think it's 11. I start at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And you might be wondering, why the fuck am I doing clopening? And it's because I'm getting 4 markouts. Absolutely. That's so much. Yes, I'm down. I'm very fucking down because I like coffee a lot. So I am going to go to bed now because I like sleep and I need to go heal, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But it's definitely cloping time. So see ya. As I lay here, which I should probably be sleeping right now, but I'm not. And as I lay here, I'm thinking about and reflecting on how I already want to quit on my vlog, because I'm considering it from the few clips I've seen that it's going to be way too much and it's not going to be good enough, and all of these doubt doubt-based questions and fear-based questions and ultimately ego-based questioning. And I've just got to keep going. I've got to get comfortable. Like, it's uncomfortable for me to try to tell a story in the way I want to right now with all the footage and like getting people's permission to record and like all the things that go into that. And it's uncomfortable right now, but it will not be forever. It will eventually become very easy. It will become second nature. I'll become very comfortable in the idea of asking people to record me, or asking people if I can record them, or just naturally recording situations and getting used to that and being okay with the judgment that comes with that. It will all become part of my comfort zone at some point. So the answer is not to stop, it is to evolve and build the habits and comfort zones required to make said goal happen. Also, would just like to say, like, I'm literally sitting here half asleep, got up after performing some sessions on myself energetically, and holy fuck, I'm literally floating out here. Like, first of all, the sessions landed super fucking nice. It was very peaceful, feeling great. And I also did some additional work on resistance to gaining subscribers now, meaning like I have some resistance around getting the traction, because I feel like I should probably be deeper in my journey and then receive the subscribers, the numbers, the metrics, and all that jazz. But I was just doing some work on that, and then work on like whatever was going on today, receiving some sessions that I wasn't able to receive earlier that mom did, so shout out to her as well. And just like, I just feel great right now. So bless this journey, man. Feels fucking incredible. I'm so fortunate, so privileged to have a toolkit such as non-material source energy medicine and source energy medicine to help me with all of my subconscious and unconscious and energetic and all those type of things side of the fence. It's just, I'm so lucky, but not really lucky, fortunate, because I bring this shit in and I choose to actually maximize it, which a lot of you don't. I'll just say that as I enter judgment. Okay, time to try to go back to bed if I ever fall asleep. We're up. It is 5:22 right now. And I am surprisingly awake. Like, I only truly fell asleep at like 2 a.m. something. So anyways, this should be an interesting shift. I'm really just scared for mistakes, because I can feel I'm in that type of zone where I'm like, okay, I might make a lot of mistakes right now, and that is not useful. Anyways, I'm just gonna do hopefully just enough caffeine to keep me going, but I still need to sleep after. I'm not gonna shower. I'm just gonna throw a hat on and just get started. I'm also gonna eat a little bit. I also had an insanely good meditation. I was breathing so deeply and it just felt so incredible. And I am just praying that I make it today. I really am. Now, as for morning rituals and stuff like that, as you guys know, my normal thing of like journaling and meditation and water. But on opens, I usually listen to Stoicism with the Daily Stoic, because I find that Stoicism puts my brain in a good type of mindset and space, so that I can just think at a broader, in a greater way, if you will. Think more optimistically, positively, but practically at the same time. I think it's just a great set of principles to be refreshing before I go in and wake up, because wake up so early because I'm so fucking moody if I wake up underslept. But surprisingly right now, so far not moody. That won't be a test to see if that remains though. My boy. Hi, good morning. He likes to like wait outside my door, but he just vanished into Taylor's room real quick. Good morning.
Vlog.
We out here rocking that 5:40 a.m. life. One's going to work, one is Getting-
Vlog.
What is he getting home?
5:45 in the morning.
I feel like that one meme of like the roller coaster of like the zombies versus the people. That is what is happening right now, I promise you.
What time do we work at?
6.
15 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes till I leave, and then I'll probably eat this and let go, and then we're flying. We are flying.
Vlog.
In true Josh fashion, cut this very fucking close, but I will make it on time. And I am excited because I have my breakfast sandwich, but Taylor is super sweet right there, offered to help with like locking the door, turning off pans, or elements, or whatever the fuck they're called. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the shift though, mostly the part of it being done, but gonna get some coffee in me and hopefully feel better, and I'll give you updates as we go, hopefully. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Alive and thriving out here. Look at this lighting though. You can see that. Absolutely beautiful. And taste test, what we got? We've got a chai tea latte, no water, kids temp, I think it is. So let's test it out. I like that a lot. That's fucking good. Now I see why people get this all the time. Yeah, I really like that. Also, I have no idea how I'm still alive, but I am, and I'm thriving. Very talkative as well. We're flying out here. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it. I'm alive. That was actually a surprisingly good shift. I really enjoyed. It also made me like want to do more opens because I miss the morning vibe. It's just different, and I enjoyed that. Really good shift. I don't know how I'm still fucking alive, honestly, but had some laughs, had some good productivity as well, and now it is time for a nap. I think just had a perfect amount of caffeine, and I think I can nap now, which is good. Anyways, I'm grateful for my team. I love my team so much. You guys are a blast to work with, honestly. Massive thing that really helped today was having unconscious competence, which basically means autopilot, because if I didn't have autopilot today, I would have fucking died. I could not properly think, and habits were just taking over. And that is the beautiful thing about habits and why you should develop them, because when you're in tough times like this, the autopilot just takes over and I thrive. And I was honestly just so grateful and amazed, and I appreciate all of the training I've got in the past, as well as like everything I have worked towards, because I'm like, fuck, barista-ing is not as hard as I make it out to be. And yeah, thankful for the habits that made it easy today, or easier rather. It wasn't perfect by any means, but yeah, good shift overall. I'm pleased. Again, time for a nap. This hurts like a bitch. Gonna go put on some hydrogen peroxide. All right, so I collected some potential stills for my video. I fucking love these. These are so good. That's actually amazing. Boys and girls, I fucking posted it. You know what the best part about this is? I am so not used to promoting stuff. So first of all, the fact that I'm literally just hitting 20 subscribers right now. Also shout out to Brian, because I know he's the 20th. Love you, Bri. And as I drop my camera right there. But yeah, so what I did actually this time is, usually I'll just post something, move on to the next thing, not even worry about SEO or anything like that. Tried to a little bit do SEO here. Also worked on like the thumbnail, which you'll see right there, as well as like what I did is posted in some Reddit threads, if you will, not threads, subreddits, if you will, and then a few Facebook groups. So like 2 groups I was in, Wooly and Murata. I know that they have diehard following, so I left the timestamps to their favorite artists and what songs they were ranking and everything, without telling them the song, so they had some curiosity still to click in the video. But anyways, this feels cool. Like, I got 15 views already in the first fucking like 45 minutes or whatever, 18 views now, 3 likes already. Like, this is very not new to me, or this is very new to me, this whole like getting some people watching it. I'm not used to this at all. So anyways, feels good. I'm excited about it. I can't fucking get over how fucking hilarious that thumbnail is. That is just priceless. And maybe a road to sharing my content more. I'm feeling more comfortable with doing it all the time, but it's just, I don't know. I'm also trying to lead with value here, and I know that base heads will appreciate this. So that's what's up right now. And then sharing with friends, and then hopefully they share with other people, and yeah, that's what's up. I am in such joy right now. This feels so fucking nice for people to actually like the video. And I mean just like people are enjoying watching. I'm getting a lot of nice feedback, and there's like literally all kinds of things. How about this? That's by far my favorite. I'll show you. So a comment, he says, I'm literally gonna sample this clap. Listen to this. And he goes on to tell me that he's been looking for a clap like this for his rhythm song, and it just like, it's been what he's looking for. And I talked to him on Facebook, and he like shows me what he's working on. It's like really cool fucking sounds too. So I'm like, and then he shows me other work, and he's skilled. Like, I'm impressed. So I ended up with being a sample in someone's track, or it will be in that track. That's hilarious. That's so fucking sick. I'm so glad. Anyways, this is just such a strange day in such a great way. I'm very pleased with what's going on right now. It just feels really nice to make things that people want. I'm getting very kind words from like Q and Brian as well as like a lot of other people, honestly. But yeah, just like encouragement of making. I'll throw in some screenshots of what Brian and Q are saying, because it's just so fucking nice. But yeah, I'm just very encouraged to make more type of stuff like this right now. So looks like Beauty and the bass is in full motion right now, because I think that'd be interesting for me to show people, as well as like other people like showing or telling me that it was a good series to help them find new music that they didn't know of that was good. And I'm like, oh, that's literally my thesis on this fucking thing. So I'm just in a lot of joy right now. Feels fucking nice. The fact that there's already fucking 61 views on this, I literally don't get any views, guys. So this feels fucking nice. Really, really, really good. Also, I think I'm gonna go get McDonald's. Just got 20-piece chicken nugget. I'm fucking excited. I haven't had chicken nuggets in literally so fucking long. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, please. Please no. Oh God, thank God. It almost got trapped in that like black hole between the seat and the like the plastic right there. Fuck. Hi there. Hola. Well. Just on debit, please. Thank you, sir. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night, man. A fun like random fact about me. I struggle with small sample sizes of anything. I'd rather have a meal compiled of just a lot of one thing than have like 6 different things, because then I get to fully embrace that taste, and it's just great. Jesus, good. Gains. Not that kind though. I need to fucking create an intro for video, and I just don't know what it is right now. I'm not sticking with my old one. I'm gonna rebrand that too. So now comes a time where I literally start out with a fucking box, and I have no idea what goes in this box. Great box, by the way. Really, really big fan of this box. Okay, so what do I like? First of all, I'm just brainstorming. I should probably do this in a different order, but I'm not going to right now. But probably like date 1/1/20. Maybe 2020. Next, another box. And in this one, what else could I have in here? I could have a grid effect where it overpasses like this, and probably would look better. And it's me. Key part here. I don't even know what the fuck I'm drawing in the next box. I just draw a box, because if you draw a box, then your chances of your brain, okay, so not even your chances, your brain is going to be like, oh, there's another box, there must be an idea coming. Very simple hack, but I've learned that to be the case with like bullet points, the next box, the cursor on the new line, whatever your medium is. Make sure your brain is going to the next thing, because if it's going to the next thing, your brain will start to follow suit and it'll give you an idea to fill up that space. Very fucking key. So as of right now, currently what's in the lead is we'll do something like this first, date, and then title with number at the same time. Probably some sort of hierarchy thing there. And then with Josh Moxey to close it out, which is basically what I have with reflections right now, and I'm very down for that simplicity. I just want to keep it simple right now, basically. This is where my head's at. Alright, so we got happy hour today. Also, my hair is fucking ridiculous right now, so there's that. Happy hours are always really fucking chaotic, but it can also be really fun. So I'm hoping today is a really good shift. I had a much productive morning, got some ideas out of the intro, but overall I really just don't know with the intros right now. What I do know is that I think branding, logos if you will, is going to come into play with the intros a lot. Might do something similar for all of them, or I don't know. All I know is like I think I might just start without intros to get started, or I might use, because like here's the thing. The song that I want to use at the same of my podcast is really good, but fuck, it does not really work with the format I want to use, and it's kind of like enough noises where I'm like, fuck, I should probably use this in a more creative way. And I don't know if I can do that, so I might end up using literally just sound effects, and we'll see how that goes. Also, fucking hair, man. I just don't even know what I'm supposed to do with my hair right now. Ugh. Probably gonna put it in a hat. Bro, first of all, just snow galore out here. Secondly, I feel like everyone's here right now looking at this parking lot. Good lord, I might just fucking leave. We'll see. Such a good workout. I love when I can get lost in music and like newer IDs, especially rhythm, man. Rhythm just hits different when you're like in the fucking zone, and just, yeah. Also, it was, I think, Ethos, which is, I know, Riley Bennett's boyfriend. Good mix, boys. I really enjoyed that. Plus, and then I was listening to like, fuck, I don't even know his name. I'll just throw both of these out probably. But those mixes, fucking good. Yeah, gonna go ahead head home now. Day off tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Lots of progress incoming. Loving it so much. So every time I start doing my tuna, I'll start opening the tuna can, and then I start like feeling things on my legs, and I fucking inevitably look down, and it's Cat, basically telling me that he wants some food. So I will give you some, kitty, because I love you. But he's like, I don't want your hand, I want food. I want fucking tuna. Which is what you will get. You know, here's the thing about platforms like this. Okay, wait, first of all, is this only 15 seconds? I thought this was way more than 15 seconds. What the fuck? Alright, what I was trying to say is, like, everyone puts everything way too much on a fucking pedestal, but like, oh, my hair's fucked up, and then my first... And yet again, I do something imperfect for my first. This is like, I'm just trying to fucking set a standard for myself right now about doing things imperfectly for the first time and just like getting momentum on it. I feel like I've done a good job of that in the past 2 months. So yeah, that was just my first TikTok right there. Obviously not a great TikTok, my God. But I'm not trying to have it great on my first time. I'm just trying to get the ball rolling, and then I will improve upon that. Also, getting so much fucking love still for this YouTube video. It feels so fucking nice. I am 1000% coming up with more ideas now of like how I want to do beauty in the base going forward, and if I want to like just start it at 0, or if I want to start at like fucking 37 or whatever the fuck Josh Moxey radio was left at. We'll see, but all I know is I am glad that people are liking it and getting a lot of love. It feels really nice to see that people are actually discovering new music from it. That's one of the biggest things that I wanted to do with it. It's just like show people music that I fucking love, which is what I'm obsessed with. So also posted another TikTok for fun, and I can't show that because I'll get fucking copyrighted, but very pleased. Just me fucking around basically and having fun with it. It's really heartbreaking right now to know that I have fallen into this trap where I am most happy on my days off. I didn't think I was going to get to this point, but like that is the case with having a job for me so far. But anyways, today's going to be a productive day, I'm hoping, while equally maintaining a detached from having a very productive day. Because if I put it too much on a pedestal, I start freaking out when I'm not having a ton of progress first thing, and then I just spin out of control. And it's just smart to be detached, but also continuously moving forward with determination, perseverance, and like continuous action. Imperfect action, that is very key. So here's what I gathered so far for potential logos. It's got a very strong theme here with like caps and lines, and then with Josh Moxey instead of it being in the title. I'm liking some of these, others not, but it's all about just experimentation. And we'll also see what these look like in post, because that's meaning like if I throw them in Photoshop and see what they look like, that changes everything. But so far, pleased with where this is headed. And equally, trying to not give a fuck about if it's a perfect logo or not. It just doesn't fucking matter. Honestly, if I don't even have a logo for these series, it's completely fine too. It's just a nice to have. And now that I've got like a shit ton of mental energy invested into this, and that was like a good way to start off my day, I am now going to just take a break and recharge a little bit and then come back and do some more work. Specifically taking notes on vlogs, that's what I'll be working on next, because I want to learn how to edit better for my vlog, because I'm struggling with this idea of like when to use music, when to not, how long I should use for like non-talking clips and how long I shouldn't. I just don't know right now. I really just don't know. What's that? I meant like beside me. What you can see what I'm doing right here is I am pressing and pausing and taking like detailed notes of what I'm seeing and potential things I can use in my own content, because there's a ton of good editing going into this, and like they're doing subtle little things, and honestly my editing skills are not as great as they used to be, so I want to practice a bunch of things, and they're doing subtle things. I'd like to steal some of their ideas, quite frankly. Their team Gary Vee is kick-ass at editing, I must say.
While watching the weekly feed. Let's go.
Gee, like that's fucking sick. See, this right here. I don't even know what this is already, but I just know that I want to do things like this in my vlog as well, which is like little type of series, if you will. And I know I just can see the potential of how useful that would be to my type of vlog, because there's little things like drink reviews and favorite song of the week and like just a bunch of things I know that will come up almost every week that will bring value or just be funny or entertaining and stuff like that I want to incorporate and make its own like little segment within my long form content. There's so much thought that goes into this, man. Also, side note, I have to like learn how to hold my camera properly so that audio is being detected properly, because I don't even know where audio is coming from. I think it's from the down part of the iPhone. I record all of these on my iPhone, but I'm trying to like figure out the correct way to hold the camera in the most effective way. So I usually hold it like this and then da-da-da, or like some other way. But I think I have to change my camera, the way I hold it completely, and develop like a claw type of system so that I'm not obstructing audio, and also being able to effectively point and shoot where I need to and turn fast without like boom, something like that. No audio is being hindered on either, I don't think, unless it is, and I just don't know. Fuck, I just don't know. I'm just gonna continue experimenting out here. Something that really fucks with me is non-reusability of content for micro content, meaning if I have a sound that's cutting off my voice, how the fuck can I reuse that in my content later on without it clashing and potentially ruining that end of the clip? So like looking at things like this, the subtitles even,
The idea of that was we built it for ourselves.
I'm like, would that not fuck with like, and this as well, would these two things right here not fuck with the micro content if they were to clip this? Or do they have some sort of system behind the scenes where it's like they capture the audio or the video or both and just have it in a vault somewhere? I wonder about this. For me, that's like, I have my version of the vault, but it's not as good quality as like the original. So I'm not sure what I do with these types of things going forward, but I would really like to know. So Team Gary Vee, if you're watching this, please, if you could let me know what the fuck is good, I would highly appreciate.
Why is it important to you when you say I'm going to be the most famous person in the world? Like, what's the why behind that?
Because I'm a good person, I'm going to make people better.
Guys, this is what people do not understand about Gary, and I don't think they understand about me yet either. I feel this to such a high degree, it is ridiculous. My intent around if I ever choose to become famous, quote unquote, is just because I can impact people more positively. And I just know in my core that if I was at that level, I would have such a positive impact on the world. And I don't know if I want to be the most famous person in the world by any means, but what I do know is that I want to create such a legacy that it inspires people to be good fucking humans. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like that is what matters the most, is if you show up as a good human, if you do the right thing, if you are happy. Like, success is cool, it really is, but like, fuck, it just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things compared to if you're a good human being or not, and if you're kind or not, and if you are leaving a positive impact on your world and your sub-worlds, if you will. So that shit matters to me a lot, and I feel this more than people probably think right now. And again, time will fucking tell with all this shit. It's just about making predictions and then backing them up.
It's better for me to be the best or most known person than somebody else.
Sometimes it's just like, fuck, can I actually do this? Like, I'm feeling a little bit discouraged right now. I'm like, do I have the time of the day? Can I be that good? Can I hit Casey Neistat level or hit Team Gary Vee level or Gary Vee level or like any of these types of levels? Do I have enough time in the day to put all this into editing? Just sometimes, man, just feeling discouraged of like a lot of doubts creeping in of just like, can I actually do this? The answer is yes, but it just does fluctuate sometimes, and I'm just not sure. But at the end of the day, the answer is yes, if I manage everything correctly and start recruiting a team eventually, and yeah, just doing what I can right now and not having to be attached to perfection. But overall, I'm going to take a break after that note section. But it was just really cool to sit down and properly take notes on those guys, because they have, well, both of those types of vlogs have different styles, but very, lots of themes that I can follow on my own that feel authentic to me. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm just going to follow whatever themes and whatever patterns of editing that feel like the most authentic to me. But there are some good ideas in there that will add to my style 1000%. F. But I was curious, like, what did you think of the video if you watched it?
I just love how happy you are.
Me too. Yeah, Brian and another guy said how like clear it is how much I love the music based on that video. Like, it just comes through. All right, so that was the first take of me designing a logo. I obviously stole that from like a sketch, basically with just a slight modification, but it's just cool how fast I can design now. Oh God, I'm not fucking perfect as a designer, but I just generally have an idea of how I want this to look. And yeah, will I use this? Probably not. I'll probably tweak this a lot and end up with something maybe different, maybe the same, but I'm just pleased at how fast things are going with this and how fast things are going when I detach from perfection and I'm able to just move more swiftly, more strategically, and faster at the end of the day. I've been feeling pretty discouraged with editing, and that's why I was taking notes on things yesterday. And overall, just haven't moved a ton forward, but I decided to do a session on it as I was like half asleep this morning, and holy fuck, it felt good. So I am optimistic of first of all, this is fucking bright as fuck right now, whatever I'm looking at, which is a lot of snow, and it's reflecting on the sun and that type of shit. But anyways, I did a session, feeling better, really fucking good integration phase, and now I'm just gonna get some coffee and then get started and just do editing fucking basically as much as I can until I go to the gym, and then until I go to work. Basically, I'll come home, sleep, and reflect, and do some more editing. Then yeah. And now we go upstairs. Bruh, there's so much fucking footage. I decided, hey, let's like walk through it and just like, let's just check how much footage there is, and then once we like confront that reality, then we can start working with it. So I'm gathering that I have this is kind of a reflections right here, but we got about 4 hours basically. Again, a lot of these things like this, for example, this will be turned into a time lapse like that, like a way faster. But there's just a lot of fucking footage, and like this is why I've been avoiding this, because I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna pull this off? I don't know. But bit by bit, I'm just gonna be keeping this constant loop of looking at my next step and then doing my next step and then reevaluating my next step after that. And I don't need to look 4 steps down the road to make this happen. I can just focus on my next step and keep going until I can then see clearly again. Like that's really just how you kill doubt though. You just focus one step at a time and keep doing that until you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. Bruh, finally making progress in this fucking vlog editing wise. God, this feels good. I have been stuck for the longest time. Did a session on it this morning energetically. Removed some unnecessary blockages, if you will. And I'm doing well now. Feels good. I confronted how big the time was gonna be, which is fucking 4 hours, good lord. And then I just started editing and like got Epidemic Sounds. I signed up for that so I can have vlog music, as well as I got permission finally from Alan Mock to use his kick-ass song in my podcast intro, and he's excited about that. And then I've actually started the editing in the process of the vlog, and it's like, okay, I can actually do this and I don't need to keep everything in. I can in a detached way remove some stuff, and I don't need to keep everything like non-edited. I can edit whatever I feel like. I feel so fucking good about this right now. Also sent out a message to Jason at Team Gary V, who edits Weekly V. I wanted to ask him what he thinks about the way he edits in terms of repurposing content, because that's one of the biggest challenges I've been having so far in the editing process. Is I want things to be repurposed if need be, and I don't want to have like overlays and all this shit in front of it. Does that make sense? I don't want there to be like overlays or soundtracks for clips that I know should be standalone and not have anything on the track at all, whether that's audio or like visuals on top or a sound effect or video effects or whatever. I just want raw fucking clips out here for repurposing everything in my content. That's literally always my mission when I'm making content. Like, how can I end up using this someday for like a documentary or like a different piece of content? So, but if it's got all this shit on it on an audio and video perspective, that's not very reusable friendly. So So that's what's up right now. I'm gonna go hit the gym, then I got a shift, and then we're gonna fucking fly. Starbucks hack. If you are a partner, you get partner bevs. And I got cold milk as my partner bev because I like cereal right now and I don't have any 2% in my fridge. So I decided to get some with my partner bev, and this is very legal actually. But it's just like, what the fuck? You're gonna face some like chirps. That is the cost of this drink. But I will get 2 bowls of cereal on my next 2 days off. So we Gucci. You can also get cream and other stuff. Like it's just, you can basically just stock your fridge if you choose to. Also pretty good shift. I'm just gonna go to bed now. Got some more editing to do hopefully in me, and then yeah. Really doing a good job of just following what I'm feeling called to do right now. I don't want to put pressure on myself to do or just like really do things that I don't genuinely feel like I should be doing. Like for example, Law of Divine Compensation, really good book. I'm like reading it 2 pages at a time with 0 linear order. I'm just literally flipping through the book because that feels like the right thing to do. And I'm not like overthinking things, and it's not like a thought-based type of thing. It's literally me just like, I have no interest in doing any other thing right now. And like that shows me where, that's another way of measuring your gut feeling, quote unquote, your intuition, is literally just watching what you're passionate about and what you're not passionate about. And for me right now, I am passionate about reading things like this. It makes me feel really good. Feels right when I'm doing it. And I look at that bookshelf, not feeling fired up about any of it really right now. And that just shows me that like, this is the right thing at this point. Same thing with a bunch of other stuff. It's like literally just following my passion has served me so well and continues to serve me so well over the years. I think a lot of people think that like following your intuition has to be like some magical thing, and I also think they value the thoughts too much, and that thought is not the intuition. The feeling is the intuition, or it could be just like obvious intuition. Like many times my downloads will show up. Like I really wish my downloads showed up in dreams. That'd be great. I wish I dreamt my answers to my questions, but I don't. Instead, they show up as like random, obvious downloads where I'll like see something and be like, oh my god, it's so obvious. Like, why didn't I think of that before, type of thing. That's just how mine work, thus far at least. Why does my shoulder look so fucking weird right now? What the fuck? Tits out for the boys. In case you were wondering what my ritual is for before reflections, I quickly caffeinate if I haven't already. So this is gonna be today's drink of caffeination will be nitro cold brew. Also, why does this look like Alexa? Like, Alexa, get me fucked up on coffee, please. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, so then I'll quickly caffeinate, and I will pop Neuroforce and have some more brain power fuel, focused energy in the right direction, and then I will eat if I am feeling it, and right now I am feeling food. So, gonna eat some sandwiches, and then, and then we start, basically. I did this in the wrong order. This is supposed to break my fast, by the way. If you look around at this room right now, what the fuck is going on? Laundry on the floor, bags on the floor, a mess over there. And it is all because I need to remind myself, well, first of all, there's 2 things. I'm kind of just too lazy to clean up. Number 2, I need to remind myself of imperfection, and that perfection does not matter. And like before I start recording, I do my best to try to get myself into this imperfect state where I stop giving a fuck about perfection, because when I start to care too much about it, that is when I start holding myself back. I start to become attached to the outcome and then not appreciating where I am and being present and enjoying the process of whatever I'm doing. So it's a matter of just detaching and surrendering and just getting ready to document, and also like reminding myself of like why I'm doing this if I'm like feeling like super disconnected from the vision, but usually it remains a little bit subconscious. Also, I try to like make sure I can fix my hair if I can, but at the same time, going back to imperfection again, if it's not perfect, that's okay. So like right now I can see like something popping over here. Is it the end of the world? Not really. It's like a tiny bit annoying because I do want to get a picture for potential podcast stuff today, but if it doesn't work out like that, that's okay too. It's all good. Not the end of the fucking world. Alright, so as I'm doing this, I like line up my camera into, or my phone rather, into this like clip thing that you just saw a moment ago. And I try to tilt it a tiny bit up while also keeping it straight on me. And then I'll like bring this back. Probably should bring this back a tiny bit, make sure it's not conflicting with the microphone. And then we do a quick like posture check, if you will. So like, what am I gonna be looking like on camera? What kind of posture am I gonna be maintaining? And then we check. And I'm really checking like, where does this line up on me? And am I obstructing my view? And then I go back and actually like review the footage. So yeah, just need a tiny bit up, and then I'll throw on probably a blue shirt after and probably get a footage for my new podcast logo. So good stuff. And as well as like my new branding in general, cause I am too fucking cheap to pay someone. It's like becomes this like very overlapping process with a bunch of different series. So I was like recording footage for my vlog about what I was doing in reflections type of thing, and like my pre-recording rituals, if you will. And I think that's just so interesting. Fuck. Anyways, let's get into today's episode. It is 2/9/2020, aka February 9th, 2020. That right there, by the way, was me getting potential footage for my podcast for the logo. Will I use that? I have no fucking clue, but I'm just trying to get in some reps here. And I'm pleased with like the imperfection of my hair right now and stuff like that. So it could work, maybe. Pretty good reflection. It's gonna be fucking packed, holy shit. That's gotta be at least an hour from an estimate standpoint. I'm pretty good at doing it at this point because I've done fucking 74 or whatever, right? So there's a lot of tactics there, my god. But I love the tactics. The tactics are fucking fun. Ooh, I could use the thumbnail and the podcast photo at the beginning or midway or wherever the fuck that was. Interesting. There's just so much that goes into these, you have no fucking idea. I just wish that people, actually I don't even know if I wish that. I don't know if I wish that people understood how much goes into my thought process. It's kind of nice being underrated. Like, you kind of just make yourself look like a dumbass who you underestimate with this type of shit. So I'm alright with it. Some days. I have just too much caffeine in me as I drink even more caffeine. It's gym time because I cannot do work right after reflection. I'm just too fucking mentally dead. God, I'm fucking flying on caffeine now. I just tried to go down, get a few snaps by the river, potentially, also in my room for potential podcast logos. I just have no fucking clue what I'm gonna be doing right now. It's honestly such a struggle with the, first world problems here, but like my hair is just so fucking curly that it's so hard to mask, and I want to do things with colors in this type of logo, so kind of similar to like a Gary Vee type of thing, or I might go like Amanda Bucci, or like what's her name, Marie Folio. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be doing things, but like all I know is I need a fucking picture as the base, and I might have taken it during reflections, and I also just might have snagged it in my room. I also might have snagged it by the river, and later I will figure it all out. But for the time being, I am very good looking. My god, I love how my eyes look right now. And I will, I don't know. Anyways, I'm fucking going to the gym right now. So, by the way, I feel like I am fattening on the face right now. What the fuck? I want my face to thin out or slim out again. Almost cutting season again. Crazy. I don't even know what I'm doing this year for cutting. I might bulk through instead of cutting. I just don't know. I just don't know, and I'm okay with not knowing. That's a key thing. I feel like a lot of people are obsessed with knowing the answers for everything. It's really, like, life is literally about not knowing the answers and the uncertainty that goes along with that, and being okay in that uncertainty. Because when you get to that place, you have complete power over anything, really. Very interesting.
Vlog. Vlog.
That was you at 5 a.m. earlier this week. That was actually fucking hilarious. Yo, so I got in contact with Jason from Team Gary V. He was kind enough to respond to me, and I asked him about his process for like how the hell they do clipping, while also, because he's the editor for Weekly V right now, and he does such a good job of like all of it. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that overlay stuff and then reuse the clips? And he told me they keep backups of the video files as well as the project files, so if they ever need to, they can take the project file, bring back the video files, and just like remove the layer type of thing. It's that simple. And I asked him, I'm like, dude, am I overthinking this? Like, I really just didn't want overlays and all that shit. And he's like, bro, you are overthinking this, just create. And I'm like, oh, you're so fucking right, Jason. Anyways, I'm feeling better about that. Just might have some lower quality video for potential reusability, if you will, because I'd probably be on Google Photos and stuff like that. But I want to look into it more and see what else I can do. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to go to bed right now. I am falling asleep as we speak, and I'm ready to end this vlog here. Oh my god, guys, it's so fucking behind the vlog. Oh, 3 weeks of recording, so that feels good, but boy, I have barely done anything on editing, so that's scary. I'm also just cutting a lot right now as we speak, so it's strange for me, but gotta cut down 4 hours plus or whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Like, just insane. As always, my name is Josh Moxey, and I will catch you